Okay. Yay. All right, everyone. I am so excited to do the training tonight. So everyone who doesn't know me, I am Mandy Boyce. I am a senior executive sales leader, so red jacket with Norwex. I've actually been with the company for 8 years now. It's been a very interesting journey and I'm so happy to be here. I do have my notes like over here, so I will reference them if you see me looking off. So tonight I'm going to share about Project Broadcast. I will be screen sharing because I find it sometimes easier to just see it when I'm teaching as opposed to just listening to me talk about it. So I'm going to show you how I do my client follow-up, how I automate all of that with Project Broadcast. And then hopefully time will allow, I'll touch on landing pages and flash sales as well. I also will have the bundle codes for everything I'm going to show you tonight so that you can take them, put them into your Project Broadcast and then play with them to make them sound like you, and you can start working on it right away. Now I'm going to hopefully screen share without any issues. And just do the one screen. Okay, desktop 1. There we go. Yay. All right, everybody see my screen? Can I get a thumbs up from? Awesome. Thanks, Deb. So Project Broadcast, if you are new, this is what it looks like. Basically, it is a texting service. So this would show up on your computer. You can also use it on your phone. You can do everything on your phone that you can do on the computer except landing pages and a few other things. I am a computer person. I like to have the larger screen. So I love that it syncs completely and I can work on my computer for the most part, is my favorite aspect of it. So when you do, like, this is the main page when you go into sign up that has all the details, all the fine print to look into. But I'm going to I'll show you what I've got here. So this is the landing page. And these are the follow-ups I'm going to show you. So basically, it allows you to send up automated text messages. So you might not know, but you can actually schedule texts on most cell phones. But where Project Broadcast is different is that you can actually schedule one text to as many people as you want. Yes, like thousands of people, if that's how many people are in your downline or in your customer base. It also allows you to send off one-off messages as well as schedule out. So when I say for my customer follow-up, I do my 2, 2, 2, and then I actually do a 6 and a 12 as well. And once I put them into that system, Project Broadcast will automatically send out those messages when I tell it to, when I've had it programmed to. So once and done, I don't have to touch it again. So yeah, it works like a regular cell phone. The person on the other end will have no idea that it's not you. So people just see it as my number. If they've got my name saved, it's just a regular text message. So it is a paid service, but it is a business write-off. I will not be going over a lot of the basics tonight because they have an amazing training site, which I did. Oh, Zoom is covering up what I wanted to click on. There we go. They have an amazing training site. So this is their training site, and this is how I learned to do a lot of the basics, except it's gone above and beyond. You'll see here it says earn credits. So as you go through the programs to learn how to use it, they actually give you free credits, and you use credits to send text messages. So this would be great to learn like the basics as to how to get your customers in there and how to like create messages, do all those things. That would be super helpful. But what I'm going to show you is what I do for my customer follow-up. So we are going to come down here to bundles. I'm going to show you from when you would get it to then when you would edit it. So bundles are what I really love about Project Broadcast because it allows us to share our own content that we've created with each other. These ones at the top are the ones that I will actually be sharing with you guys. But as I scroll down, there's ones that I've gotten from all kinds of different consultants that I've used along the years. So you can find out what's in the bundle. Sorry, in order to download, you would click the plus sign, sorry. Oh, no, sorry, that's adding. It is the cloud. and you would put the share ID in there to get info, and then it would upload it right into yours, and this will show up on yours. So I'll show you from the follow-up. Oh, I gotta move this, sorry. Okay, so these are the campaigns. The campaigns are the set it and forget it messages that you're sending out multiple text messages to the same person over time. So as you see, I have all my follow-ups, and I have different follow-ups based on who I'm following up with. I'm going to follow up with a host, very different than I'm going to follow up with a guest at a Facebook party. So that's where I have multiple campaigns for the same job, because I do want to keep it personal. Templates are a one-time text that you can add while you're in a chat with somebody, or in the case of this one here, it's there are, for that one specifically, I'll touch on that later. But it's basically a one-time text that you would send, and keywords are those words that if they message you back that word, it then performs an action, whatever action you have set. So this campaign, all of these keywords are referenced in these follow-ups. So I've included all of those to automatically go out for you. And I will quickly run down how to find all of this stuff, because the number one thing you want to do when you do get a bundle is to edit it. And I'm going to show you not only how to edit it, but then how you can actually create your very own for whatever topic it is that you want to talk to people about. So we are going to start with, make sure that was it that I wanted to, yes, okay. This right here, so this is our campaigns. We are going to do a follow-up for a Facebook party. The biggest tip that I found, not the biggest, but Project Broadcast, they don't have folders. Everything is just one big long list of everything that you have in there as your campaigns. So you want a word and name it so that it's easy to find with a keyword search. So all my follow-ups say follow-up for that reason. So when you're creating ones, very helpful to have. So we're going to do Facebook event. So I sent this to 103 people. And there are 5 messages inside of this campaign.
Good news, folders are coming.
Oh, they are coming.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be nice. I've kind of shifted and gotten used to not having them, but that will be very handy. So this is the follow-up campaign. And so if yours is brand new, there will be nobody listed here. My bar just moved. I'm sorry. Our faces are all on half of my screen. And we're not going to worry about that one. That's in the training. I never use it. So my drip campaigns. So these are the text messages that we'll send out. So as I said, when I add a new person to this campaign, this is the sequence that is going to happen. I have just actually updated them. So I regularly, at least once a year, I go in and I just change up the wording, make sure all my links are current. I updated all my photos, just so to keep it fresh, especially for my repeat customers, that it's not just the same thing. So if I wanted to add, we'll do add after. You just click on the message. You can see here, it's all right there. If you want to edit, you would come in and edit. So obviously, when you get this bundle, you're not going to want to use my photo because it says Mandy, and you're going to want to change this to be personal to you. I will mention this right here because it's a very helpful way when you're sending messages. You want to stay personal. So this will set automatically. They call them the dynamic fields. And you can choose any of the contacts in your user. So you've got your first name, your last name. I also have used it. I put host's name so that I know where I met the person. And when I was doing samples, I had address and a few other just common things that I would want to know. Your Facebook party link when you have your hosts or where you met. It's really handy information if you're drawing a blank as to who it is that you're texting with once you're dealing with hundreds of people. It's really nice that it's built right into your conversation in that way. So you can add it into your text. And you see that here, that would be the host's name. So I don't have to go in and change it every single time because I have it set with that hyperlink, whatever they call it, the dynamic field. Project Broadcast is going to fill that in for me. And then you'll see here, I've got that sale list. So when they reply back sale list, it is going to trigger a keyword, which I'm going to show you next. And then it's kind of like a whole sequence for the sale list one. But yeah, so that is, so as I said, I've got mine, that's my 2-day, which is really at 0 days. It sends as soon as they're added to the campaign. And then 2 weeks, it's just the check-in, the 2 months. I do 6 months to check, I give them deep clean instructions, which again has that keyword in there. So when they message that back, it is going to automatically tell them how to deep clean their cloths, which is really handy because it's important information to know, but maybe you're not able to remember to message them. So Project Broadcast does it for you. And then thanks to a new training, this one is just a hi. There's nothing in there. It's just touching base. Remember that I'm there. So if you wanted to, if you're making one from scratch, or say you wanted to get rid of this, you can just scroll. Oh, sorry. Come right up here and just delete the whole message. So if you don't want to send them a message, thank you, maybe you do your thank you a different way. You just want to start with a 2 week. You can just come in here at any time and delete the campaign message. The same goes if you're creating your own, or you want to add anything to this. The add button just creates a whole new message. So you would name it to reference and include your message. You can include a photo. That just pulls up my downloads folder. And then you would set how many days after they join the campaign you want them to get the text, and the date, the time that they would get. If you want, if there's a message, this would be a more in-depth training, but the keyword can be helpful to add on there. I don't use that very often. Oh. That's there. So that's basically that's a drip campaign. And then I was going to show you this keyword. So we're going to come to sale list. So what happens with a keyword is they can either text you back that keyword, or you can also manually add it on your end. Like if they sent back the keyword and they add an emoji or any other words, Project Broadcast will not recognize it. So you can add it yourself. But this would be it. So my sale list keyword is there. And basically it just sends this one. There's a lot you can do with them. Mine sends this automatic reply. So it just gives them the information about it. And I tell them to reply with which list they want to be a part of. In this instance, I have it set to be very personal. I want to have a conversation with this person. I don't want every message I send to feel like they're talking to a robot. So I actually do not have these set up as keywords to auto reply. Because I want, like, you know, if it's an hour delay in between, it shows that, hey, I'm a real person and I wasn't glued to my phone. It's not, I just really like to have that. You could change it if you wanted it. So mine, I have my keywords as also, that clicked right on it, as all sales, big only, and what was the other one? I think it's new and exclusive. So that way I would know who, when I go to send out these sales texts, then I would be able to just pull up whoever's tagged with these keywords. Nope, I missed a step, sorry. So when they get the all sales, I have it set to tag. Sorry, I don't think you guys, I don't know if you guys can see the face that's on my screen, but it keeps covering up what I'm trying to show you guys. Right down here, so it says auto tag. So when enabled, it means as soon as they get that keyword set to their account, it is going to auto tag them. So every customer who has sent back and I tagged with all sales, I will be able to pull them up and I can send a message. So with the flash sale that we just had, I just pull it up in my campaign, I schedule it, and I can text them all. And I think we're doing good for time. I should be able to show you that too. That was keywords. Oh, the templates. Actually, the templates would be showing you that. So we'll do that. So I'll come to schedule. So this is schedule. You'll notice a lot of Project Broadcast is this plus sign, which is very helpful. This is all of my past. Oh no, that's just today. This is all the messages that I've sent today. But I have not yet sent. So that's as simple as it is. I want to, okay, yes, I know. Close it. I want to send out a one-time text for the flash sale. We're going to use that as an example because that will show you what the templates are, which are also in the bundles. So we want to schedule, which means basically you're just sending up a text for 1 to however many people you want it to send out to. So I'm going to go plus. This is where you would type your message, include the contacts, and then the date. So I'm going to use my template for the flash sale. And this is why I like to use those words. It makes it so much faster to find it. So we've got flash sale and I'm sending it to my clients. And then it pops up, so it auto populates. You can have your links, whatever in there you want. I do like to change it up every month, so it's not me always sending the exact same thing. Of course, you want to edit with the proper date. And then I tend to, especially when it's a longer message like that. Where's the flash sale? I throw in the picture because of course they want to see the picture of it. Yes, I'm in Canada, so we have a different window cloth than you guys do in the flash sale. But that's it. And then I want to send this text. So my guests who want to get all of the flash sales are the ones I think they're all sale, but this is the tagging feature. So this is the other end of it. So all sales want to see this text message. So I select everyone that's tagged all sales. I'm going to add all of them. I've got 77 people. And Project Broadcast is going to tell me it's going to take 7 minutes for them to send that out, so that when they send a text, it does slowly, it goes out slowly. So that way you're not like setting off spam alerts on the network, because it is going through a cell phone company. And I like that it's there, because if you're sending out to a lot of people, sometimes it's nice to know that it's going to take an hour or two to take it. And then you schedule your time. Project Broadcast tells you if it's not a very nice time to send it. So I could set this for tomorrow morning. You can set it anytime, any day into the future. If you're really organized or you have a special event that you want to schedule reminders for, I'm going to leave this scheduled for tomorrow morning because I'm going to want to make some changes. But yeah, that's basically, and so that's the templates. And then you would hit save. And then it will pop up. Maybe automatic. It would pop up in here after you refresh. Oh, right, it's Tuesday tomorrow. So there it is right there. If I needed to go back in and edit it at any point, everything's right here. Super, super awesome. I find that to be like the biggest time saver, especially with flash sales. But like if I scroll, like this is my scheduled. So I've got posts. These are all my follow-ups. And I actually haven't been doing that many parties, so it's not even that many. But it's nice that it's then all set. And at any time, if I need to come in and change it, like especially for a holiday or for Christmas, you come in and you just check the date and then you can just change when it's going to be going out. And I will quickly touch on the landing pages. So this is landing pages and it works the same. You want to create a new one. It's just the plus sign. There's a builder that comes up. If you've ever done emails, super helpful. If you've never done any, again, I recommend, especially for anyone who's jumped on a little bit later, there's a training site that goes through all the steps, very like straightforward. You also get free credits when you do the training site training. So you could come here and type in landing pages. You have to enter. And then it's going to give you all of the trainings that Project Broadcast has done on landing pages to be able to give you that extra in-depth information. But I'll show you what a landing page is. So this is a landing page. You can add images, text. This is a video. So when this training is done, I'm going to actually upload the YouTube link and it will be right here. Yeah, like these are buttons. So it goes to another website. I actually use this in place of my Linktree now. So this is, you know, all kinds of links. The other one, I didn't have it up here, sorry. I'll show you one that's a little bit more in depth. So you can really do almost anything with it. This is what I've used to replace Linktree. So you can add like images side by side, all kinds of fun links, buttons. The options are really, it's basically a mini website. So, and I've included, which ones did I include? The specials, clone of specials, right? Sorry, my computer's glitching for a minute there. Okay, here we go. So clone of specials. So I'll just show you that super quickly. If you're like, I want to jump in. Again, all those little edits to change what you want it to say. But I'll quickly show you. I do find it to be a little bit slower at times, but my computer's working hardcore right now. I also have a like completed one full of photos and stuff that you can use. It's for February's deals. Actually, I'll show you how to clone it. But this one you can totally personalize. So it's very raw bones. You can add in. So this is for images. Let's just put paces down here. So if you want to add text, it's literally, you pick what you want to do. If you want to add a text, oh, sorry, computer glitch. Come on. And then you just drag and drop. So it says drop here, drag here. My computer's buffering just a little bit, but hopefully you get the idea, even though that didn't quite work. Oh, no, there it is. New text block. It showed up where I wanted it. Same with a button. And you just drag it to where you need it to be. And then you can take anything that's already in here. Yep. My computer is going far too slow to be able to show you exactly how to use this. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea as to how you can play around with it. Changing out, you can always delete. So you can do like the whole block and then you can delete it or you can duplicate it. I have like the social buttons. And then when you want to personalize things, it's over on this side. So this is a button. I can't guarantee that there's going to be some of these that are my buttons. So make sure you check before you use one for yourself. I didn't realize that was still there. But that button will take them then to this website. So you would put your own website there. So the same with the social buttons. You would then change the social buttons to be your own links. And you can just like, right, you don't want Pinterest, you just delete Pinterest. Or if you wanted to add in any of these, you just drag, drop, or actually this one, I think you click. And then your own name, everything there. So I'm hoping, oh, the one other thing, we'll hit save. We won't make the computer work. So if you've got this, how you clone it, and cloning is quite literally exactly what it sounds like. It's just duplicating it. So you don't have to make the landing page from scratch every time. You can see here, I've got my host coaching for 3 different party types. I just cloned the basic and then I just edited as I went, which is a huge time saver. So yeah, you just clone landing page and then it will literally clone of clone. And if you decide that you're done with it, you can click delete. If you still have the link out somewhere and you don't want to delete it, my tip, although if folders are coming, it's probably an easier option. I have just added letters, like I have Z's at the beginning of all of the landing pages I no longer use. So that way it's pushed down to the bottom And if I can just scroll a little bit and see all of the important ones that I'm actively using right now. I think that was the majority of what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, guess we'll open it up for questions. Is probably the next easiest thing to do.
That was great.
Thanks.
I use landing pages a lot. I know I've been training my team on it slowly.
Mhm.
A question I had though, my plan this past month for February is the first month that I really nailed down doing specials on a landing page.
Yeah.
And my plan was that I was just gonna, so I wouldn't have to change the link. I was just gonna edit because the framework's all there. I was
Yeah.
just gonna edit my February one and change it into March and jazz it up with some shamrocks and call it a day. Can I do that?
Yeah, you totally can. So
Instead of-
where you would just go into that same landing page and then you can change everything in it. You would just have to make sure you're doing it like at that moment.
Is
over
it a benefit to having separate ones?
I have played around with both options. I actually have that job passed to my assistant so that I don't have to worry about switching the links. Because I found like if it was pre-made, everything except for the spending gets in there or any specials that they throw at us. It just gave more freedom, especially when the first was on like a weekend. But yeah, especially when you get to the point where you can change it out quickly, you could just change the content of the landing page. That way you don't need to change the link.
Okay. I
And
think
I've done that before for the team. And so if you've shared your bundle code,
Yeah.
no matter when somebody grabs the bundle, it gets that updated version.
Yeah, see, I did the same thing. I made one for the team. I made one to edit and I made one that's just like done, though there's some people that don't want to edit and that's fine. But the one that has the bundle code, my plan was just to tweak theirs so that it'll be semi done and then they can mess with it,
Yeah, so the only thing, so once they upload, they'd have to re-upload the bundle every month.
Okay, all right.
That was one thing that I discovered. So like this bundle that I'm sharing, I've been sharing it for a while. But when I edited all of my new content, that's the new stuff. So when you upload it today, you'll get everything as it is today. But if I make edits tomorrow, you won't see that unless you re-upload the bundle.
Right. Okay.
They would just have to do that monthly. Yeah.
What I'll probably do then for the team is, team members, if you're here, I see a few, I'll edit mine and then just rebundle it.
Yeah.
For those that, because there's some that are like loving the editing process and some that are not. So.
That's understandable. Definitely. Any other, I was about to say, yeah, I should probably look at like the comments and stuff.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention too, landing pages, if you've never used them, and I said this to my team too, is that you don't have to have a paid version of Project Broadcast to be able to use landing pages, which
Oh,
is
it does work on the free one.
yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure about that and I didn't have time to look into it.
Yeah, I think that makes it pretty doggone awesome. I mean, there's a lot of capabilities that you can use on Project Broadcast. And I also, it totally changed my business. And I know Deanne said the same thing. And if you're new or you're starting out and you're not sure about it, start with the $5 a month one and just kind of do some trainings and build up some credits and then, you're going to see, like today I sent out about, I don't know, 500 messages with, I made a graphic with, Deanne's working from Hawaii.
Right.
She called me, she goes, I'm on the balcony and I just wanted to talk to you about the flash sale. And so she says, can you make me a graphic that does this? And so what we did, and I put it, those of you on my team, it's on the boards, on the flash sale folder, but there's a graphic that I put the two kits and we did it like this or that. because they're the same, right?
They really are, yeah.
Yeah. So we sent out a text message that basically said, you have two options. You can grab this for $9.99 if you want the details, and we had the keyword details.
Yeah.
And then option 2 was you can get this with a couple of freebies, blah, blah, blah. If you'd like this, text me the word link. So those were keywords to send them the proper information.
Yeah.
It just, I was out grocery shopping tonight, and it was like I had all these things happening automated. It's so, right?
It allows you to like work on the parts of your business that you need to be hands-on, right? Like you shouldn't be sitting on your phone messaging 500 people when you could be doing a party,
Right.
to meet people and help new people, right? So it really does free up time, and it's a total business write-off. So
I jumped on a little late, and I'm just wondering, what is the difference between using a landing page and just creating a campaign?
so the campaign is the automated text messages that would go out to people. And then the landing page is basically, it's a one-page like website that you're designing that you would then share a link for people to look at.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? I must have done a good job then if there's no questions.
I was wondering what's the advantage of using landing pages as opposed to Linktree? Like, why would I create all of that instead of using the Linktree that I already have built?
For me, it was the fact that to have everything in one spot. I was already paying for Project Broadcast, and I liked that I could personalize it a lot more. So when you saw like my one link, like it just gave that option. I use it a lot for training, and I liked being able to put the photos and the videos and not have to pay for Linktree to be able to have that freedom in it.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's really the big reason why I just liked that it's more like building an actual website, but it's very user friendly, like, right, that's just drag and drop. So, and it could just be all buttons. Like if all you want is just buttons, like a Linktree, because that's what you're comfortable with, you can just fill the whole thing up with buttons.
I saw that a training when you were screen sharing and you were showing the training page, there was a training on doing an all button landing page, which I've never done, but sounds fun. I like those buttons. I think they're fun. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the options are really endless with the landing pages. Like I've seen some complex ones and they can link to other landing pages.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I use it for my host coaching and like my one link for my team as well for trainings and stuff. Well, the one that I have for tonight is also just a landing page. So
have you done scrolling parties with a landing page?
I have not, but I believe I have one made, but I've yet to have a host join in with one.
I've got 2 hosts this week. Well, they were actually last week, but they're dragging. And not that, they're older ladies, and I say that they're my age, but they're just, the tech thing. Anyway, so I gave them the scrolling party, the Safe Haven 5 scrolling party. And I had a teammate ask me, what's the difference or advantage of, like a Canva scrolling party versus a landing page? And for me, the Canva one, I will admit, is a little prettier. It's a little jazzier. However, I like you just said, I like everything in one place. Like for me to remember to go update that, it drives me crazy. And to have everything in one place, it's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing I felt that even though Canva was prettier, I felt the landing pages were more streamlined. In other words, they're just very clean looking, and the capabilities are all there, the YouTube and all that. Anyway, so but they're struggling. So now it's like 2/3 of them are now in a Facebook group. They're like, we can't do this. Let's do the group. So whatever. So I
See,
don't know. I'm gonna not give up, the 3 months try, right,
Yeah.
ladies?
Gotta give it 3 months to make it before you give up. Yep.
I'm just telling you, I'm not always successful, although I still believe in the scrolling party. I like the whole idea of it. It's clean.
I use landing pages for my messenger parties.
Mhm.
And so I don't know if it's kind of the same. I don't know if this is semantically exactly what you're talking about, Deb, but it's 3 separate links. So
Okay.
that I can space out the information that I
Maybe
share.
that's the problem. Maybe I should do that because I have it all in one. And I was like, one link and done,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
maybe it's overwhelming. Although I have it all organized linearly,
Mhm.
like I would in a Facebook party, where you have like the education component of Norwex, the mechanical cleaning, yada, yada. And then I go into Safe Haven 5, Enviro, window, dust mitt, cleaning paste, and then the mop.
Mhm.
And then my plan was to go live on YouTube and stream it into the Facebook group because I did one of the hosts wanted a Facebook group too. And because you can get a link with YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, I don't know. I don't know. You never know. Don't you guys get tired of trying to guess what the customer wants or what the host wants, right?
I think
God.
that's the year that we're in. I'm debating doing something drastic with my parties. I've yet to make a formal decision, but I'm almost at the point where I'm like, I think I'm going to offer 2 party types and that's it, because
That's what I did. I said
gets
2.
to be a lot. It's like either I'm in your house or we're in a Facebook group. Like I want to go back to basics when my business was thriving and everyone because the world is totally new again, right? So I
Yeah.
feel like I can totally recreate. And if you're the kind of person that sending a link and having them scroll is the best, then right, it's totally an option.
Yep. I don't know.
I like the idea. I definitely do.
If you guys want, I don't know if I can screen share because I can just show you what my first link looks like if that
Yeah.
but-
Do I have to maybe, let me see if I can find, maybe like if you ask to screen share?
I just clicked and it says it's disabled. So that's okay.
I think you have to, what you do is you click on her name in maybe the chat or something, or in the participants, and then it'll,
Okay, now try.
Okay.
Does it allow you?
Okay.
Yeah, I found it.
So can you see
Oh, I
it?
like the background.
Yeah. So, and that was a background I got from somebody else, like a landing page that I imported. I'm not good. I have never been able to figure out how to change it. So I probably should look that up, but it's just a welcome message from me. And then I go right into the Safe Haven 5 with mostly Norwex videos.
here's a weird question. On a
Uh-huh.
phone, do
Mhm.
you even see the background?
I think so. And I think on your desktop, you can see what it looks like on mobile. Like you can change it.
Yeah, when you're editing it, it's an
Mhm.
option to switch to mobile for sure. I'll pull up mine on my phone and see what it looks like.
Because I have I can show you mine. I have not messed with the background. I've kept the strip, variety of colors or white or whatever. The background, I've left just that tonal gray.
Yeah, on the phone, the only place where you see it is like right here, that green at the top is my background. Like none of it's in the center, right?
Okay.
It also stacks all the, right? It looks
All the
totally different
buttons.
on a mobile.
Yeah.
But you can, when you're editing, you can see what it looks like. And then at the very bottom, it's like, that's the only place you see it on mobile. So it's really, the background's more of for the computer people.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, that's pretty. So that's your first day,
That's my first, for what?
Susan?
Oh. Oh, on the.
Yes. So, that's my
Who
day
am I
one.
talking to?
That's my day one. And I just tell them I'm going to share this one. This is all that gets shared on the first day of the party. That's it. And I have my parties from Friday through Monday. So they have until Monday night. Saturday, I'll share the other two. And the third link is just.
So
so
you
the
share
second one is-
two on Saturday.
Mhm. And then they have then they have through Monday to order and book.
So
Yeah,
like,
that's my kind of text party.
I
I
absolutely love
like
it.
that.
maybe I should go to that version. I don't know.
It's a similar to scrolling party, like it sounds like it to me.
Yeah.
from-
I just wanted to have some touch points. And that's the main reason I divided everything between 3 is because I wanted to be able to have an excuse to drop a little bit more in. So link 2 is floors, bathrooms, kind of dirty jobs
Yep.
focused. And then link 3 is specials and how to order. And I do talk about booking and joining in link 2 and 3.
Do you go live at all?
No.
No.
I will record sometimes a short, like 1-minute video, like, hey, just a reminder, today's a catch-up day. Like, so and I'll use the host's name, but that's the only thing I do. And then I just send that.
And
And
this
then-
is in Messenger?
Mhm.
Okay, that's the other thing. These two hosts, right from the get-go, were like, they really they didn't want to do a virtual living room. They said, I don't want my people to get dinged all the time.
Oh, I tell them
I
how they can mute.
Okay, I did show them that.
Mhm. I don't know why this is, all right. I do have a video. I can put the link in the chat. I recorded showing what my messenger party looks like with landing pages, just in case anybody wants to see it.
Well, that would be nice, yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, because that's helpful. Yeah, so Amber asked about the bundle code. So yes, I have a whole page. I actually have a landing page that has the bundles in it. So whoever your leader is, they will have that and upload it to the team page. I'm not going to make any promises for tonight, but it will have all the bundle codes so that you have the basis to get started. And Kelly's asking if it's just phone numbers and text messages. And does it work with Messenger? So it works like a cell phone. So it would just text phone numbers. I'm not as tech savvy as I am. I feel like Facebook Messenger has something weird with your cell phone now, but I've never looked into it.
Mm.
But it will just text cell phones. But you can share like you're saying, Susan, that you can share like the link to a landing page in a text or anywhere in an email. It's just a website, so you can share it anywhere. I'm gonna grab that link too that you shared on YouTube, and I'm gonna throw that in the landing page. So that way, if we don't have the chat saved, I don't forget, because I have a tendency to forget. Anyone on my team that's here knows that very well. Yeah, so I've yet to find a way to make it work with Messenger. They say like people check their text messages so often, so that's why.
Yeah.
Text is really the big thing. So any other questions before we log off? All right. Well, I guess that's good. I guess that means we're done.
It's
Everybody have a
great.
good night. And yeah, I'll get the link set up really fast for everyone.
Thanks, Mandy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mandy. I'm glad it's recorded. I can go through it again.
Yes.
Thank you.